Welcome back. You're still tuned into Commodity Central, and GST on several agri-related products was cut by Finance Minister over the last 2 days on several dairy products, farm equipments, fertilizers. And what kind of impact will this have on India's dairy industry and the agri sector in particular? To discuss exactly this, we are now joined by Abhishek Govilkar, Head of Agri Business at Bigmint, is now joining us. Mr. Govilkar, afternoon, and thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now. Let's talk about the agri business and the agri sector in particular, with the kind of announcements that were made by Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman day before yesterday. How will it aid India's agri economy then?
Good afternoon, first. I think this is a very welcome move by the government. The GST cut is going to give a lot of power as well as a lot of money in the hands of farmers, because there is a reduction in GST on account of the agri imports, the farm machinery, as well as the other equipments which they are using for their agriculture operations. On the other hand, GST has also been reduced for the process commodities like dairy, as well as in textile sector. I think that is going to be a big relief to the consumers as well as to the farmers at large, and make the industry much more competitive, as well as make the players much more viable in terms of the global trade.
Okay, so it will benefit global trade. That's the word coming in. But Mr. Govilkar, if you can also tell us, how will it then impact cultivation costs for farmers back home? And in that perspective, how will it aid the farmer community?
The GST has been reduced for multiple agri inputs, for GST has been reduced for tractors, GST has been reduced for the tractor tires and other say equipments for farm machinery, and also GST reduction has been done on biofertilizers as well as biochemicals which are used by the farmers. So I think this is a very welcome move, and this reduction is going to help farmers to lower their cost of production, as well as give them a much more enabling support in order to make the farming much more profitable, as well as a viable option to the farmers.
Okay, so farming will become much more profitable and affordable, and that's how it will aid India's rural economy. Mr. Govilkar, since you're with us, also wanted your thoughts on the kind of benefits India's textile sector will see on account of GST cut.
I think the rationalization of GST for the textile is going to help to reduce cost to the overall millers, as well as the traders in the supply chain, and also make Indian say yarn as well as textile much more competitive in the overall market, which will lead to expected to lead to a substantial growth in demand from domestic as well as from the international markets. I think this all is going to stimulate the overall textile sector, as well as reinitiate the demand side, which is going to help the overall textile as well as all the ancillary units which are dependent on the textile market.
Indeed. So the move will benefit not only the textile sector directly, but textile ancillaries as well. Mr. Govilkar, thank you so much for taking your time out and joining us here on ET Now and helping us understand what kind of benefit will India's agri sector see on account of this GST cut. Thank you.